Hey, creative friends! Welcome. I'm Ava from Luna Vika Designs. Today we're whipping up this Fancy Waves Bangle. No soldering, no dyes, zero stress. Just a shiny, wavy, wearable art you can totally do it yourself. It's quick, it's easy, and also satisfying. You will be showing it off in no time, I promise. The materials and basic tools are listed in the description below. So grab yours, get cozy, and let's ride a crafty wave together. When we make a bangle, we want to measure our fist. We need to make sure the bangle can go through your fist. I'm going to make a 8.5 inches bangle, and I will use 14 gauge German style wire because I think that will keep the form sturdy. And I flush cut in and also filed. I will use my 6-step, the first one, 2 milliliter inner diameter to make a loop. Like the P shape. And then I want to hammer a little bit here, make it slightly flat, not too much. I think it is nice. And also when you hook it on, and it's more secure. Now let's start making this fancy waves. We need a mandrel. Mine is a 9.5 milliliter, and you can use any size you want to, and it will affect the size of the curve here. So I start with place my wire right here, and then just the loop against your mandrel right here is easier. And then just make a little curve around this mandrel. Then flip, and then make another curve. And I place it right here, just about right next to this like a downhill kind of position. It's an eyeball, doesn't have to be very accurate. And make another curve around your mandrel like this. And then I come in my flat nose plier. The width of my flat nose plier is a 3.5 milliliter. And same, you can use any size you want to, and it will affect the size of the band and the overall look. So I place it here and just against this curve until I cannot move to the right. Then I make the band like this, downward. This is what we have. And then I place my flat nose plier against this band right here. And then I bend upwards. So this is what we get. So next, we need to make this curve again. So same, I just eyeball and place right here, somewhere here, this position, right here. And just make a curve. Oops. At the beginning, it's a little bit tricky. Okay, like this. And same, flip over, place like right here, line up with here. Try to line up, and about here I eyeball and then curve. So we just try to make it like a same size as much as you can, but doesn't have to be so precise because it's handmade, and I think being organic shape is actually the beauty of handmade pieces. And next, flat nose plier against here until we cannot move to the right, and I bend downwards like this, and same against here, place here, and then bend upwards. And I will make it bend over a little bit more, so make this bend sharper. So the key here is if you start with a bend downward and then upward, you do the same. Okay, one more. Let's say place somewhere here, our mandrel, and make a curve right here, and flip over, make another curve, somewhere downhill here. I need to bend a little bit more. Downhill here, and like this, bend it, curve it, like this. Then place, should be flip over again, place my flat nose right here, and bend up downwards like this, and then place my flat nose right here, and then bend upwards. So this is just the basic pattern, and then you make your fancy waves, and you just keep going until you reach the length you need. I've reached the length I need, 8.5 inches. And before I cut it off from the spool, I want to fix a few things first. So first of all, you see here is a kind of not that on a straight line. So I will use my nylon drop plier and make some adjustment. We want to make sure it's all line up like this. Just take your time, little by little, until you're happy about. Okay, I think it's good enough for me. And next, I like to give a little hammer. So just work harder a little bit, even though I use German style wire. Also, I can make it like a straighter. with a little hammering. I don't have the mandrel for the bangle, so I want to make it straight first before I form a bangle. See, this is very nice and straight right now. Now I can cut it off from the spool, and I just use my prototype. Friends know me, I like to make a prototype. Excuse me. And then I just measure here, and this is about here. I want to cut somewhere here. So we get this. And then let's fix here first. So I want to make a little band, 90-degree band. Make it like this. Then we need to close out this loop. And next, let's make this a little pedal here. This is the pedal for the hook. So we hammer this part about 1/4 inch. Want to make it like a nice and flat. And it's up to you how flat you want. And we do some filing to make it like a little rounder shape. I just use my nail file to do it. Because I flatten it, so I cannot use my wire rounder. I could have just use a wire rounder to file first, then I flat, but I still have to shape it. You can just shape it either a little square or rounder. It's up to you. I like maybe slightly rounder than this one. So when I make the hook, and it will nicely lay on the other end. Okay, let's give a final check before we form a bangle. My friends probably noticed I always like to do some double check or final check before moving forward. Because if any mistake or not straight enough, and we can fix right now rather than later, so it will be easier. And now I can form a bangle. I just grab my pill bottle and then just started forming the round shape along with my pill bottle. And you can use any round shape at home, or you have the bangle mandrel, and that would be much easier. And just keep squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. And make sure all against this pill bottle mandrel. Straight, nice and tight. Okay. Then I will come in my flat nose. I leave this, see I hammered like a 1/4 inch. So this is what we need. And about here, I will bend straight. Yeah, hook here. And just bend down like this and give a little press and close this hook. So something like this. And I'm going to just eyeball and use my hand, but it's pretty wrong enough actually. So perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. So you can make many and in different colors or same color and just them all together wears so and with like a simple waves bangle all wear together, stackable, so pretty. We made it. Voila! Your fancy waves bangle is ready to shine. If you loved making it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a crafted moment. Got questions or want to show off your creation? Drop a comment or tag me. I love seeing your sparkle. Until next time, keep those hands busy and creativity wavy. See you next time.